Katale atona ko. Mino kuama.
I'm from Sudan.
True or false? Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt.
That is true.
True or false? The ancient kingdom of Kush, known for its wealth and powerful rule, was once located in what we now know as Sudan.
True.
What do most Sudanese people have in common?
You can know a Sudanese person if you see them anywhere in the world. If I'm walking down the street, I would know this person is Sudanese.
In 2025, who is the most inspiring Sudanese person to you?
I mean, I think every Sudanese person inspires me right now. Most of the houses,
There's hot chicken.
Wendy, what's up?
Piece of chicken.
How you doing? Another late start to the day. I don't know why I forgot that I had a doctor's appointment today. Yeah, just to try to check on these headaches and stuff, make sure I'm not fucking dying. But just got back from the doctor's not too long ago. We did an EKG on my heart, checked my blood pressure, did a urine test for my prostate, did some blood work. And we'll see. So my doctor gave me a headache medicine prescription and told me to come back in a month for a follow-up to see if this thing is still going on. Howdy doody. Anything else before is all about holding it together now. That's all I try to do, bro. Just hold it together, man. Some duct tape, a little bit of twine and some wire. I'm just trying to, hey man, keep it together as much as I can, because goddamn, bro. Going uphill was harder but funner than going downhill. Like goddamn. On the other side of 40, nigga. Shit is weird on this side, man. Shit get weird over here. So we gotta stay more diligent about annual checkups and just making sure that if anything persists for too long, we definitely just mention it to our doctor. It is what it is. I'm at that age, man, where, niggas not gonna bounce back as easy as we used to. Ain't gonna bounce back as easy as you used to, buddy. Well, thank you, Wendy. You know what I'm saying? I had a praying ass grandmother, so hopefully all them prayers is still rubbing off on me. Some of that shit still holding weight. You know? But also I fucked up today. So I thought my appointment was at 1 o'clock. So I left work at 12. Left work at 12, got to the doctor's office a little early, and I was like, I want to check in for my one. It was like, yeah, no, your appointment's at 2:20. I'm like, no, it's at 1 o'clock, right? It's like, no, my guy, it's at 2:20. You're here hella early. Hey, what the fuck? I'm gonna keep an eye on me. I hope so. So when I got home, well, when I got to the doctor's office and realized I was there hella early, I just came home and I did paint for a little while. So we've been like trying to detail some of the stitching around here. Kind of the main thing I want to focus on is like some of these stitching. And yeah. So, guys, we've been writing lots and lots of music since we've released those albums we put out. So, I think I want to like wrap up this next album and then drop some more material. And I just put the stuff out there the first time. This time, I'm actually going to do a couple paid promotional slots and like boost it a little bit and see if it'll get more traction that way. Definitely this new rap album that I'm working on because a couple of my buddies said they really. One of my buddies said this is my favorite shit you've done so far, bro. He's like this new rap album is fucking awesome, and I was like, well, damn. He's like the lyrics, the beats you selected is like, yo, everything is really nice. So now I'm super anxious to put this album out, even though I already have like I forgot about the last rap album we just wrote, and that has like 11 tracks on there. So you got two rap albums, the dance album, three rap albums, the dance album, the rock album, and that pop album. Two rap albums, dance album, rock album. Yeah, five more albums to put out. So honestly, guys, in a couple of weeks, well, probably not even a couple of weeks, if I can get this painting done this weekend, I think for a few days I may take a break from painting to really focus on like finalizing a lot of this music and organizing the albums. Coming up with I may change the name of some titles or I think I'm gonna call it the name of this next album is gonna be Purpose Over Pleasure. I mean, that song is really good. I like the sentiment on there, and so that might be the title track, Purpose Over Pleasure. I'm not sure yet, but I do want to rearrange some of the song order. And yeah, we've started writing a new song. So I think this one will be the last one for this next album. So this would be 9 songs on that one. I think that's enough. I say the other album has 11 tracks on it, and then plus all the other genres we're gonna release. So it's still lots and lots of music. And I was looking like just on randomly going through other artists' albums in their playlists. So yeah, I was just randomly like clicking on stuff. And see, that's he has 11 songs on that one. That's Mick Jenkins. I should save that to my fucking playlist. It says new releases too. When did he put this out? Let me add that somewhere. A Murder of Crows. Uh, Dreamcatchers. Damn it, Jenkins is such a good rapper. Like he is a true lyricist. I don't want to listen to it right now because when I listen to other good rappers I like, that shit really influenced like my writing, and I don't like that. This album right here has 10 songs on it. Um, that's just a single. That's a 3-track EP. Uh, that's a single. Where's that has well damn. Well damn. Well damn. Well damn. This album got 25 tracks on it. But I have seen well goddamn, that shit got 25 tracks on it. I did see a couple of albums that only had like 7 or like the other two had 11 songs on it. So I'm kind of going for something like that. Yeah, see this 2 Chainz album only got 9 songs on it. So that's why I was gonna try to wrap mine up with like 9 songs. GNX, did I don't think I really listened to that album as hard as I wanted to. That only has 12 tracks on it. That Kendrick album, Big Swerve, but he got 21 songs on there. But a lot of these songs, they're fucking stupid, goofy songs. They don't mean shit. Even Nas, his Nasir album, that shit only got 7 tracks on it. And that's Nas. J. Cole did 11 songs on one of his albums. So you don't have to have a lot of songs on there. Freddie Gibbs, he put 14 tracks on his. So I'm still thinking I may keep it at 9 if I can write this last song. Oh, Mizu, what's good, broski? If I can write one more song to add to that playlist, and this one is going to be a lot not different from what I've done, but different for this set of songs. This is going to be a little bit slower, and I already found the beat. Like I said, I wrote 1 bar so far.
Hey, Meta, play my music.
This is called A Lot on My Chest, is the name of the beat. A lot on my chest. I always got a lot on my chest, a lot on my mind. Shit is really jazzy. Hey, yeah, yeah. Got a lot on my chest. Got a lot on my mind, and it's hard to digest. I got a lot on my plate, and it's hard to digest. I got a lot on my mind. It's a rest, and a lot on my mind. I wish I could take the rest. It's just time, I got a lot on my mind. Trying to dodge all this stress. I got a lot on my plate, and it's hard to digest. Tiny Brush, gang. Damn, I don't know if this is the hook or do I want this to be how the verse starts. I might cheat. I can cheat now. I can make this the beginning of the verse and then still steal that same 4 bars and make that into the hook too. I don't give a damn. I'll recycle the hell out that shit. This is the last song, man. Time to wrap it up, man. Wrap it up.
2 hours every day under
Don't sit here
4,000
overthinking
nanometers of
shit.
red light
Okay,
will
okay.
help to max.
Okay, commercial. Yeah, I might have to loop that part back. Or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do with it. Fox News is reporting that they caught the guy behind the Palisade fire. Somebody setting fires in California again? Or this is some old fires or something. Oh, they gonna put his ass under the jail. They're gonna put him under the jail. I got a lot on my chest. I got a lot on my mind. You probably know the rest, cause when it's hard times, we gonna just try to do our best. When it's hard times, we just try to do our best. I got a lot on my chest, kinda dodge all the stress. Got a lot on my plate, and it's hard to digest. Got a lot on my mind, and you probably know the rest. Cause when it's hard times, we just try to do our best. I got a lot on my chest, trying to dodge all the stress. Got a lot on my plate, and it's hard to digest. I got a lot on my mind, and you probably know the rest. Cause when it's hard times, we just try to do our best. I got a lot on my chest. I got a lot on my plate. I got a lot on my mind. Got a lot on my chest. Trying to dodge the stress. Trying to dodge the stress. I got a lot on my chest. I got a lot on my chest. Trying to dodge the stress. I got a lot on my plate, and it's hard to digest. I got a lot on my mind, but you probably know the rest. Cause when it's hard times, we just try to do our best. I got a lot on my chest, and I try to dodge the stress. Got a lot on my plate, and it's hard to digest. I got a lot on my mind, and you probably know the rest. Cause when it's hard times, we just try to do our best. I got a lot on my chest, a lot on my plate, a lot on my mind. Yeah, I got a lot on my chest. Yeah, I got a lot on my chest. I got a lot on my chest. Got a lot on my chest. I got a lot on my chest. Yeah, trying to dodge the stress. I got a lot on my plate. When it's hard to digest, I got a lot on my mind. And you probably know the rest, cause when it's hard times, we just try to do our best. I got a lot on my chest, and I'm trying to dodge the stress. I got a lot on my plate. When it's hard to digest, I got a lot on my mind. And you probably know the rest, cause when it's hard time, we just try to do our best. Oh, that's definitely the hook right there. God damn it, yo. Okay, that's the hook. I got to think of a first line to start this. And you know what? This is going to be a 8 bar, and then I'm going to write it out with just like a vocal. Ooh, 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 ooh. So this is how, hold on, it's about to start. So I imagine it doing like, imagine the rapping words, yeah. Rapping words and some words, yeah. Rap, and that's the dance like ooh, la da 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 da. Ooh. And I'm gonna put like a lot of that in there. I'm cheating so hard on this. So I'm gonna give you 8 bars. I'm gonna give you 4 bars for the hook, 8 bars of rap, and then that shit gonna be like ooh, la di da di da, la di da di da, and then the hook gonna come back. Yo, I already figured that one out, yo. I'm telling you, man. I'm not about to work hard on this last song, nigga. It's the last. Wrap it up, yo. Wrap it up. You need this album done yesterday. Well, what you gonna do, nigga? Do the ooh thing. Ooh. Now stack that and add some of the la da da, la di da. That's a rap, nigga. Man, ship that shit off to the printing press, man. Not to come up with all these extra words, nigga. Ooh, that shit to the beat fade out, nigga. Boozy, what's good, bro? That shit go ooh to the end of the track. As soon as I heard that beat, I was like, that's the one. That's the one right there. Do a little bit of writing and a lot of fluff in the middle and the end. I might try to do 2 8 bars, maybe. Yeah, that shit gonna ooh you to death. I'm watch and see when I finish writing this shit. I already got the hook. I'm halfway done. I already got the hook. I'm halfway done. I got a lot on my chest, trying to dodge all this stress. I got a lot on my plate, and it's hard to digest. I got a lot on my mind, and you probably know the rest. Because when it's hard times, we just try to do our best. Wash, rinse, repeat that. Stack those 4 bars twice. Call that a hook. Now, so we have to go on the theme of a lot on my chest. Weight can be on your chest, heaviness, emotions. So we're gonna play off of that theme, almost like the load I bear. Y'all remember that one from the pop album? The load I bear is a really good song. Not many words, but each word kind of like hits right where it needs to be. So we're going to try to do something kind of similar to the load I bear, but you know, a lot on my chest. And see what we can get from that theme. And we're gonna do a little some ad libs up in there. Call it a day, people. It hit you right in the field, but it'll kick you right there, bro. I say not a lot of words, but it's very impactful. And if you don't feel it, then you're not even human. I don't know what to call you. I don't even know where you are. You can't that ain't a vibe, bro. You don't feel that shit. You must be Slavic. I'm sorry. I don't know any Slavic people to make jokes like that. Well, I did know one. I did know one person. She was funny as hell. She would have thought that was funny. Just a little highlights. We ain't doing much to this jean jacket. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to wrap up everything, man. Let's get this song done. Let's get this painting done. Ain't no time to procrastinate, man. Motherfucker be procrastinating. Get this stuff done. On to the next project, people. Sheesh. Let's get this going. On to the next project. Like I said, we did about an hour in here earlier today. I misscheduled. Well, I um didn't remember my appointment time, and I got there early, and they sent me home because I was too early. So I came home and I set a timer for 45 minutes, and I painted that time plus a little extra. And so I did almost an hour earlier today. So we didn't really miss out. I really worked on the collar and got these little stitch lines in there and right here and right there. So not a lot. Oh, I did this area too. You could probably see like some of those highlights are poking out a little bit more. And I did like that one crease right there. So in a little 45 minutes, I tried, try to get some shit done instead of sitting around lollygag. I could have turned on YouTube, man. I could have turned the game on and played Call of Duty for 45 minutes. But you know what? You know what? Discipline. You know, this the only thing that's going to get us to where the fuck we want to be, and that's not working for somebody else. Somehow, some way, I feel like this shit will pay off in the end. We just got to keep at it. We just got to keep at it, and we'll get there. We will get there. So I was like, let me go paint for a little while. And then I was like, I should just turn the stream on. And then I was like, no, because you talk too much, nigga. You ain't got that much time. You gonna be in here fucking talking and smoking and looking at fucking memes. Bro, just go paint, my guy. All right, I guess I'll only paint. Fuck. So ooh, boy, why you tell me that, Boozy? God damn, I'm ready to get off the paint now. Let me how long we been here? 28 minutes. God damn. Well, it's almost 5. I'm painting till 5. I'm painting till 5 o'clock, man. And then I ain't saying I'm gonna go play the game, but more than likely I will. P. Man, Napalm got me on DayZ, man. And yeah, nah. That nigga got me on DayZ, and that shit is inventory management. I don't like games like that. Like my other homie tried to get me to play Ark Survival. You gotta go subdue dinosaurs and shit. I'm like, bruh, but you just start out naked. You gotta find all this shit and manage your inventory and make your boots and I don't like that shit. I don't like games like that. People's like, nah, you gotta give it a chance. I'm like, nah. No, nerd. I know I'm a nerd, but the inventory management thing, that's like uber nerd shit, man. It's like, okay, I got 2 bottles of water, I got 4 bandages, 6 bullets. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Okay, it's cold, so I need to put my jacket on, and I gotta wear my sneakers because I want to creep around. And it's like, y'all got me doing too much, bro. I get cold and hungry. You know what, man? Niggas, the characters in Call of Duty, them niggas don't never eat, drink, or go to the bathroom. It's just shooting motherfuckers in the face or preferably in the back. But this motherfucker want me to worry about how much food I'm carrying and if my meat is going bad and I gotta cook it before I eat it. Because if I eat the raw meat, then I can probably get food poisoning. It just this shit is that's for us OCD types. Yo, and trust me, I can see the appeal in that because it's very detailed and it's very. I'm not saying slow pace. It's just detailed. It's in depth, and it's like you want to experience like some survival shit. Well, yeah, motherfucker. If you're outside in the cold, you're gonna get cold, and you've been running for like 30 minutes, and now you're thirsty and hungry. And it's like I can get the appeal of that. I really do. But just for me, you know what? I'd rather watch. I have watched my one homie, the guy I follow, play Zomboid. And it's a zombie survival game, and it's just the same. You gotta build bases, you gotta find survivors. And then it's just not your the main character that you're inventory for it. Now you got if you go out on a hunting party, you got like four people with you, and this person's carrying that, and they got this, and they got that, and it's like I'll watch other people do it. I can't. I don't know. That shit just seemed like too much for me. I say all of that to say this. I did put motherfucking Helldivers 2 back on the PlayStation. So P, hey man, you want to link up on some of that big dog? Because P the one who put me on Helldivers, bro. He's like, you gotta play it, man. That shit fun. And no lie, now that shit is fun. Helldivers is fun, and it's fun. It's kind of funny too, like the jokes and the dialogue in it. It's kind of funny, yo. It's like some goofy Team America jokes, but it still be it hit kind of funny sometimes. Yo, but Helldivers, like the graphics in there is cool. Like the guns, all the weapons. You get a fucking mech in that shit, and then how you call your weapons in. They got to send them from the mothership aboard above you. So them shits just drop out the fucking sky, hit the ground like boom. You gotta run up in there and grab your little fucking drone pack or your heavy machine gun pack or whatever. Go around killing bugs and robots. I like that shit. I like that. Now I I put it back on there um for co-op, like I say, because P really put me on that shit. But I'll play that shit by myself. Like that's a fun game, yo. Yeah, and I remember you told me that, bro. And so that's why I'm definitely kind of anxious to hop back into it because I want to see what kind of vehicles are in there too. And I ain't really been. You know what? That's one thing. So I watched two video game streamers really, like mainly, and I don't think I've ever seen either one of those guys play Helldivers. Like the two streamers that I watch the most, I don't think I've ever seen them play that shit. And I've been watching one guy more like Brian. What's his last name? Brian Maynard or something. He's pretty chill. He plays a lot of games. He just did the new Dying Light, the Beast Within or the Beast something with the Beast in it. He just played through that. I watched him do that. I was kind of on this is I ain't gonna lie, yo, and it may sound weird, but I was on like video game footage way back in the day. So the first one I ever did was Metal Gear Solid 1. Yo, I figured out how to record that shit on VHS, yo. So I just had the VCR hooked up to the TV while I was playing the game. And like I would rewatch it myself like a fucking movie. But this was before YouTube and all of that. Like I said, I recorded that shit on VHS. Then I was like, one of my homies wanted to see that shit. He's like, you got all the cutscenes and everything. And I was like, hell yeah. He's like, "Yo, let's watch that." And I don't know. I wish I would have like thought to make that idea into something else at a younger age. Cause yeah, I had Metal Gear Solid on VHS, bro. A videotape of that of me playing the fucking game, yo. But then like there wasn't no mic or nothing, so you just literally just the game sound and audio, no voice over it or talking in that shit. It was literally like it was so many cut scenes and all that shit. That's what made me do this shit. And I'm like, yo, there's these cut scenes are so good and so long. I'm like, this is like a fucking movie. It's like a movie. I'm just gonna put this on VHS and just watch this shit back. Really, really dating myself now. That's crazy. This nigga say he recorded Metal Gear Solid on VHS, nigga. You my granddad, nigga. When you was doing that in the 1960s? No, man. It was in the fucking 90s, not no fucking 60s, bro. Damn, now that I'm thinking about it, I really, really, really wish I had my VCR tape with my Metal Gear Solid gameplay on there. I wish I still had that shit. You know, I don't got a VCR. Oh well. I still have tons of VHSs though. I might. Well, I don't know. My tapes are so old now and haven't been used in so long. I'm almost certain like the material of the tape itself, without being moved or wind or unwind or played through, that shit is probably fragile and brittle as fuck, yo. Put that shit in the fucking VHS, that shit probably snap immediately. Tape just pop. I showed somebody, I showed my friend my VHS. It's like, do you even have anything to fucking play that shit on? I'm like, no. I just keep it. Collectors, man. It's like literally shit from my childhood. Like my VHS, I have I think one of the oldest things I own is like a overnight tote bag. I have this Tommy Hilfiger bag. So I started working in ninth grade. I got my first job. I was like 14, and like for a whole year, I didn't buy anything except Tommy Hilfiger clothes. Like that's the only thing I spent my money on, was just trying to look nice. I never had new clothes, especially not new like name brand stuff like that. So once I started making my own money, I'm like, fuck that, nigga. I'm dressing nice. Tommy Hilfiger. I'm when I say everything, bro, I mean everything. Hat, shirt, underwear, pants, socks, shoes. There was nothing that I had on that wasn't Tommy Hilfiger. And I had like several outfits like that. And then one day I went shopping for some new clothes and I seen this Tommy Hilfiger like overnight duffel bag, and I bought that shit. Yo, that shit was like 90 something fucking dollars at the time. And like I said, this was in the fucking 90s, bro. That shit, it felt so expensive to me to spend like almost $100 just on the overnight bag, a duffel bag. But I still have that shit. I think that's probably one of my oldest possessions right now is my Tommy Hilfiger duffel bag and some of my VHS tapes. I remember like a couple of years ago, I went home and I stayed at my homeboy's house, and I purposely used my Tommy Hilfiger bag. And when he saw that shit, yo, he's like, "Nigga, you still have that?" I say, because when I was in high school, like I ain't had no. I just got an older sister, and so like a lot of my friends was like my brothers, and so I always just wanted to be around more guys. So I would always ask motherfuckers, "Can I stay the weekend at their crib, yo?" And so my homie Brandon and my homie Chad, like we were super tight. And yeah, I would just like stay the weekends at their crib. And I was like, you know what? After a while, I was like, I need me a fucking overnight bag because I'm out every weekend. And so I remember the first time I brought that shit to Brandon, he's like, yo, that shit is fucking fire, bro. Cause he's materialistic as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, yo. He got that shit from his mom. His mom is like super like fancy and flashy. Like she's just one of those ritzy women. Like she love really nice shit. The Mercedes and diamond rings and all that shit like that. So he get that shit from his mom. Like when I started dressing in the Tommy, all the compliments. I found a box of old electronic cables. Once the plastic around the wire was literally melted and wet like oil. That's crazy. I had a there's that was me right there. Tommy Hilfiger hat in my hand, Tommy Hilfiger shirt. I'm telling you, more than likely they were Tommy Hilfiger jeans I had on. I got another Tommy outfit in here. No. Y'all see that FUBU hat though? I used to be fly, boy. Rocking that FUBU. LL Cool J did one of the slickest moves ever though, like with his Gap commercial. Now LL Cool J did a commercial for the clothing brand Gap, and they wanted him to rap about shopping at the Gap. In the fucking commercial, he's wearing a FUBU hat, and he actually says "for us, by us" in his rap. I'm like, how did you make this a FUBU commercial? You just made a FUBU commercial. You made Gap pay you to do a FUBU commercial. I said that's a crazy ass move right there. Why did they even allow that to happen? Like who produced this? Who funded this commercial? Who thought this? Who okayed it to be released like that? Like if I'm on a marketing team for the company, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Shouldn't this paid actor be wearing our brand in the advertisement, right? He should have on Gap clothing. He's talking about our brand. He should be representing our brand in the commercial, right? No? Am I wrong? No, how the fuck is he wearing somebody else's brand in our commercial? I, I just want to know who okayed that shit. That was a killer ass move. That was a killer move, bro. How do you pull that off? This nigga say, fuck your brand. I'm rapping about the clothing line I want to rap about, man. And I'm gonna wear that shit in your commercial. The disrespect. The utter and blatant like disrespect. That's wow. Yo, yo, that was wow, bro. I'll never get over that. I'm saying everybody used to rock that FUBU, that car canai. You know what I'm saying? Had a little car canai. One of my favorite brands back in the day. I'll still throw that shit on if I can find some hot shit. Mark Echo with the rhinoceros. Yeah, I used to love the rhinoceros logo. Echo jeans. Nobody don't really wear that shit no more. What's another brand that people don't wear? Averex. That shit was like super popular, super expensive, and then nobody wear that shit no more. A few months ago, I seen like some clip of him rapping, but I didn't know it was for like a whole new project. That motherfucker, LL like 60, ain't it? Him and Ice Cube, like not Ice Cube, but him and Ice T. Them guys in their 60s, I think. Ice T started doing fucking rock music. They both went to acting. I don't know. After all these years, you think LL still rapping, or he just got ghostwriters doing this stuff for him? He was doing that shit since a teenager, right? 17 or 18. Helly Hansen. Mm-hmm. The two big H, the HH with the slash in the middle. Yeah. I say that in one of my songs too. Change the weather like Helly Hansen. They made like they niggas would take anything and make it street gear, but Helly Hansen was really like hiking in cold gear. And they was like, nah, y'all need to design some shit for us. Like Timberlands. Like Timberland are construction job site work boots. Niggas like, no, I'm wearing these to the club. You need to make these more fashionable. Like it's work clothes, like not anymore. Helly Hansen is they're like, yeah, this is hiking gear. Not anymore. It's streetwear now. Damn, why can't I think of which song I actually made that Helly Hansen references? This is the one thing I see about writing so much music. I literally don't know my music, and I don't think that's a good thing. I write so fast, I don't give myself time to really absorb it sometimes and memorize it. So I don't know. Like I I like the fact that I have the ability to write that fast, but at the same time, like I don't know my own music. Like sometimes it's even hard for me to sing along to this shit because like, what did I say? What comes next? Oh, okay, I remember that part. It's like I'm literally. It feels like I'm listening to someone else's music. I'm trying to learn somebody else's song, knowing I wrote this shit, but it's like is I don't know. I write so much I don't know my own music. I don't know if that's a good problem or a bad problem. He said Timberland bath shoes if you're from I don't take my Tims off, man. These my shower slippers. It's fashion now. Mhm. It's smashing now. Take that shit right from the construction site. Put a little stitching. Put a little stitching on there. You know, stitch it up. Mm-hmm. Back it up a little bit. Hey there, buddy. That ain't looking too bad. I don't know, that looks too straight or something. All right, well, I guess it'll pop out more when I add the white to it. Looks like a more of a dip. Oh, we after 5? It's after 5, guys. You can go ahead and hop up out of here. Hold on. Let me at least do this. I want to add this highlight right here. From here, it's gonna come down. Like that. Now we get that dip. That's what I was looking for. Get that little dip right there, because that's looking kind of straightish. Well, it was looking too straight. It ain't gotta be straight. Just gotta look straight. Nobody's gonna really walk up on it, man. If it looks straight from a distance, you good. You think somebody coming up here with a tape measure and a level? I don't think so. I swear, yeah, I was doing like construction, and my foreman at the job, he would always get side jobs for us to do on the weekends for some extra cash. And we were painting the living room, and this motherfucker was going fast as shit. But they had a high ceiling. It was a high ceiling. I ain't gonna lie, yo. That shit was like a 10-foot, 12-foot ceiling. And they had like the really decorative crown mold. They had like 2 or 3 layers and all the divots and everything in it. And we painted the walls, and we were coming back to do the crown mold, and it's just like a gloss white. And I'm looking at him go, and like he's fucking touching the wall and not touching the wall, touching the wall. I'm like, and he just saw me looking at him. I'm looking. He looked at me. He was like, "It ain't gotta be straight. It just gotta look straight." I was like, I would never, ever, ever in my life forget that. Like, bro, this is the quality of your work, man. The only way you get more work is by doing good work, because your work should speak for itself. And you telling me, the guy that you're paying to do the job, I ain't gotta be perfect. Just make it look good enough. And these rich people ass fucking house, yo, is like a little mini mansion. Like I said, that shit had 12-foot ceilings, man. That shit was a big ass fucking house. And they gotta be straight, just gotta look straight. And then he told me too, like, he charged rich people more money. He charged like an extra couple $100 more per job, because it's a psychological thing. Rich people don't feel like they getting a good job unless they spending a lot of money. He was like, you gotta tell them that shit gonna be expensive, and they really think you're gonna do the best job. If you give them too cheap of a price, they won't even hire you. I'm like, what? He's like, trust me, bro. If you give them like a normal price, a cheap price, like they not gonna hire you. They think you're gonna give them shoddy quality because you're not charging a lot. I'm like, it kind of makes sense. So charge rich people more, and it ain't gotta be straight. It just has to look straight. Yeah, some $1 million homes, bro. Telling you, these fucking doctors and lawyers, he would get big contracts. Well, so how he would do it is, the company we work for would do, like, we had big apartment contracts, apartment buildings, office buildings and stuff like that. Those are the kind of contracts we would get. But this motherfucker would get good with the contractors are the owners of the property. And so we're on site working, and they're like, "Yeah, man, you guys are doing a great job." He's like, we do home remodeling and things like that too, if you ever need us. But talk to me directly. You don't need to go through the company. Just holler at your boy. You see the work we doing." And so he would pick up contracts from the company that we work for and undercut the company and tell these motherfuckers to hire him on the side. I give you a better price, instead of going with the big guy and blah 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 blah. And then, no fucking lie, yo, when we would do side jobs, this motherfucker would use the company vehicle, yo, because he had like a permanent company vehicle assigned to him. He had like a pickup. And he'd be like, "Meet me here at this address. We gonna do a kitchen and a bathroom." All right, and I get there, and it's the fucking company truck is sitting outside. Like, this motherfucker dirty. And he would spend his own money, but he would use the company discount too, like to get paint and supplies. Like, that motherfucker was making money hand over fist, yo. And then once he realized I'm a decent ass painter, this motherfucker would leave me on the site and have me do most of the fucking work, which I didn't mind, because a lot of the shit was easy ass painting, but at the same time, like, he was paying me way more. He was paying me twice what the company paid me. So I think at that time I was getting like $11 an hour, and he would pay me like $22, $24 an hour. Sometimes I remember one job he gave me like $30 an hour. It was a big job, but I ain't give a fuck. I was younger too, making extra money. Fuck that. Had a regular job selling weed, and on the weekends do a little side hustle painting some kitchens and bathrooms. I stay with money. Call me anything but broke, nigga. But now that I got older and lazier, I just keep one job and I don't sell drugs anymore. So it's like, fuck me. I'm poor now. How I was rich as a kid and poor as an adult. This shit don't add up, man. I can't figure this shit out. I had way more money when I was a young man. Now I just got bill money and grocery money. I can't even go buy a pair of shoes when I want to. Son of a bitch. I just want some Nikes. Nigga can't even buy Nikes. All right, I think I'm gonna pull it right there. Man, that fold is. It's weird how I'm doing it because up close it looks kind of shitty to me, honestly. I don't like I don't like this technique I'm using. I got to figure out a little bit better technique than this, I guess. But yeah, up close, I don't like that. I guess I'm so used to like smoothing out every fucking brushstroke. But like if you look at her denim up close, it's like it's just this thick, choppy denim. Like I want to get as close to that texture as possible. Like even like especially in her collar, like it's I don't know. So I'm doing it like this, and from a distance, that shit look good, man. Up close, it just looks kind of weird, but from back here, we never sold drugs. It was all a dream. This is educational purposes only. Hey, man, I tell people this is entertainment, man. Entertainment, educational purpose only. Do not believe anything I say. If you do think anything I say is true, I would advise you to do your own research and figure out things for yourself. Because I'm doing this for entertainment purposes and educational purposes only. It's Wednesday. Fuck, the week is just flying by. Okay, tomorrow is Thursday. I have my Skyview program again tomorrow after school. So I will be here late if I can make it at all. Even if we do come here tomorrow afternoon and just do another 30 minutes, I think in 30 minutes we can probably like, do like this section or maybe here or something like that. Friday afternoon should be a normal day. I can come home Friday afternoon and put in another good hour and a half or so. Saturday morning, I feel like we should be wrapping this jean jacket up by all means on Saturday morning and then touching up these. But I really think I'm just going to touch up the buttons and fuck out of here. I might be taking a trip this weekend. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I might. There could be a chance I head out to the beach. Go to the beach for the weather change, I remember somebody told me I wasn't maximizing my paper because I wasn't writing on the back. Trying to hit me with a motherfucking challenge. I got to come back to this. I started writing something here and then left it. That's all I did for that one. I can't even remember what I was writing it to, but I left it. See that song there? These are just one-page songs anyway. That right there. Oh, see, two pages had to go on the back side of that one. This one right here. Flip to the back side. You know, front and back. And so now we're trying to maximize. I ain't had to flip that one. That's a whole song. This right here, we had to flip that one a little bit. They had helicopters in the backyard. What the fuck? I didn't read that part. That's crazy. Her bathroom was a kitchen. Her fucking closet was a bedroom. My bedroom got a bedroom. He said I'm a paint diva. Yeah, right out to the Jersey Beach. I've never been to a northern beach though. I have never been. Virginia Beach, goddamn Myrtle Beach. That's it. No, I've been to the West Coast. I went to a beach in Washington State. I can't remember the name of it, but I did see the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, never really cared to go to a northern beach, Jersey Shore or Coney Island or some nut ass shit. See these dirty ass, cold ass beaches up here. I'm good, but you know, I've been to a beach in Maryland, so I've been to a couple beaches. Beaches not really my at the top of my list, but they can be fun and enjoyable. So I might go to Jersey, check out the beach for the weather change. You know, if I do that, that'll definitely pull some time away from the studio. But I'm still thinking like if I go hard on Saturday, I mean, there's not a. I mean, I could stand here now for another 2 hours, honestly, and 2 hours tomorrow night and get it done. But I'm lazy. What can I say? I'm hungry and I want to play video games. But I don't see why I can't finish this on Saturday. Honestly. Another short, sweet goodbye. 'Cause I gotta go to the bathroom. I love you guys. Appreciate you hanging out in the studio with me, and we will get this thing done this weekend. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace. I'm out of here. I gotta pee so bad.